All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Sunday night edition of the BowlerHQ TMT Sunday Night Sweeper. This week we are coming to you from Gilmore Lanes in Fairfield, Ohio. We have the top four stepladder finalists. Finalists. Joining me, as always, Mr. Todd McGill.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey.
He's throwing plastic.
He is. His pear is a little fried, as I overheard. Before we get too far along, as always, do us a favor. Smack that share button. If you're watching on Facebook, let's get this spread around to as many folks as we can. In our first match, we have our number 4 seed, Zach Grove, versus our number 3 seed, Jalen Mosley.
Oh, there I am.
Good evening, Matt. Good evening, Dalton. What a pretty amazing night tonight.
Yeah, it's real good.
Started out with 64 competitors.
That's a pretty good night.
That is a really good night. Apparently, they didn't have any Pro Bowl plans.
Well, we were 8 shy of a sellout, but still good. And maybe those 8 bowlers that didn't make it, maybe they were having a Pro Bowl party
At
together.
a Pro Bowl party?
Yeah.
That's very possible.
So, things happen.
It does. They do.
But yeah, 64 players. Tonight's high qualifier, Michael Mossbarger, 734 points.
Is that a lot?
That's a lot.
A lot.
And low to make the cut tonight was a modest 630. And there were 3 people who had that score. Chris Buchanan, Logan Dyer, and Peyton Watson.
Peyton with an A.
Peyton with an A.
Zach curving it out there.
Mark Curley, I just have to say this, he fell a little short.
Bump. He didn't measure up to the field. Jalen Mosley doing Jalen Mosley things out there with a plastic spare ball. We did compete on the 91-89 house shot tonight, the final leg of that series. Hey, got a little swing area with it out there.
The plastic B-ball. This pair hasn't been used for a little while either.
No, it hasn't, but apparently they are sparking out there a little bit.
Plastic's the only way to go. I don't know who that is, but I'm guessing. It's not on the sweeper page. Yeah, we got to get on the YouTube and see if... it was Nathan. It's not who I thought it was, Nate, but okay.
Taking the Tommy Brinkman approach.
Also not who I thought it was. Right. These things really cook after they get done with qualifying, don't they? With the setup now.
They do.
That's good, though.
Shot by Zach.
And it slows it down a little bit once we get into this part of it, but huge shout out to Kyle Troop
He do something today?
He won a little tournament that was going on in Indianapolis.
Yeah. The Indianapolis Masters?
No.
Yeah. Or the Indiana Masters?
No. The U.S. Open.
Oh.
And shall I say, Bolify staffer Kyle.
There it is.
Kyle Troop.
Jalen missing a little to the right on that. Does
That is the
not recover.
Third major in a row that a Bolify guy has won. Maybe we'll have an interview set up here in the next week or two.
Gotta be the jerseys.
Best jerseys in the business. So, that's why we have it on for you, Eric. The pickleball's on right up here on the up by the score.
Ugh.
Yeah, Jalen went to something that was not plastic, and that's why he was throwing plastic.
Huge shout out to Anthony Magyar.
Yes.
Anthony's Timber Tree Service sponsoring tonight's event with
And coming out to participate.
trying to win his money back.
Yeah, you just missed the cut. But it's always good to see Anthony. He is good people.
He is.
Jimmy Cook, winner of the Indiana Masters.
Nice. Congratulations, Jimmy.
Jimmy Cook's a player too.
You know, Jalen is really, really good, but I just wonder if he made the right move with that ball choice.
I don't know.
It's just almost like you have to be too perfect.
Well, we got 3 righties and 1 lefty here in the top 4. And the 3 righties all get a mitten full of it too.
They do.
Jalen shot 817 today at Georgetown.
So our number 2 qualifier, who the winner of this match will face, is our only lefty, Josh Halls. And then our leader going into the step ladder is Tyler Ring, who had a nice 289 that last round to put him as the number 1 seed. Hey, it's Radical AJ. This is the 9189 house pattern, AJ.
So here's a little treat for
Song
you.
I wrote.
Here's a little song I
want
wrote.
to sing it. No,
This is the Go Rainbow House pattern, but the
Don't
funny thing
worry.
is, Go Rainbow House pattern is the exact same pattern that they use here at Gilmore Lanes.
It is very close.
Mm-hmm.
And there's probably not a lot of difference in the friction between the two.
Well, probably not.
You might have just a tad more here.
Yeah, you're on wood lanes here. He's sticking with
Nah, he's
resin. and-
making a huge move in.
Same result.
Yep. Mr. Hatfield, hello?
Is he behind us watching?
I don't know, probably.
Hey, Tom Brinkman's watching. He's still smiling.
Jalen always smiles, for the most part.
Kyle in the back. Uh-oh. And that was a move.
Yeah. Big move left.
I guess that's a way to put it.
Oh, boy.
Lots of stuff going on in the bowling world this week. We had the Indiana Masters. We had the U.S. Open.
And Bucks team tournament, I believe, out there at Community Lanes.
Yep. The Miami Valley doubles over at Northwest. Sold out field. Don't blame me. It's not my fault. Let's see. AJ Rice posted 900 with the Hammer NU yesterday. How about that?
He's pretty good.
Phew.
Speaking of 900, shout out to Tyler Whitmire
Yeah, he was.
and Justin Bartholomew.
Yep. Justin told me that's his first sanctioned 300.
I find that hard to believe.
You and me both. We've seen him throw lots of strikes, and he's won this
Yeah.
tournament several times.
Well, that's awesome. Congratulations to him.
And then Tyler, we started with our mystery score. We had 3 different mystery scores this week, obviously. Game 1 was 209. Game 3 was 173. Neither one of those got hit. But the mystery score that got hit was Game 2. Tyler Widmeyer, 300, which is odd for that score to come up as a mystery score, but it did.
And odd for it to get hit as well.
Yes. So that was a $52 casher, I believe. Something like that, which means there's still 110 or so carryover for next week or 2 weeks from now. And then we also had our Ebonite skill shot or Bolify skill shot. Hey, there's Mary. Hi, Mary.
Hey, Mary.
We had the Ebonite skill shot, the contestant tonight. Bobby Lakes, he had to get a 9 count. He did not. He got $10 for his effort. And that means that there is $170 to carry over into the next one. That one's gonna. These are both gonna grow, folks. If you don't come out here, get in the mystery score, get into the skill shot. These things are progressive, and they're going to grow, and someone's going to walk out of here awfully happy one evening.
Yep. Shot by Zach. Jalen throwing in the towel there.
Chris King says his arm hurts from lofting it so much on the wood lanes. Matt Malzahn, creator of the Ballful. Hello, Matt. Jalen's still going to take home $200 for his effort for last-minute decision to bowl. Whoops.
All right. Give Zach 212. And
You're running out of them. You going to get them? 2 practice on each. Get 2 on each lane. 2 on each lane. All right, you're going to see Josh Halls come in for the next match. He's going to get 2 practice balls on each lane. Check with Scott. Yep, you're good. No. He gets 2 in each lane. Scott. He gets 8 now. 8. Hopefully everybody's had a good weekend. The weather was nice. We're into that time now where it's getting some nice warm days. It's still cold at night. I hear you, Herschel. Yeah, while we're in between matches, if I could just remind everybody, hit that share button. Get as many people watching as we can. We've got a good crowd right now. You're going to see Zach Rove and Josh Halls. Eric, I get it, man. Attaboy, Gary. Hi, Jason. Jason, the pattern tonight was the 9189 Coleraine house pattern at Gilmore Lanes. Eric, honestly, I thought that was probably going to affect us more than it did. We still had 64 players show up, so Mr. Shreve, thank you. I will get to your message that you sent me here shortly, and I agree with you for the record.
What kind of record?
45.
No.
Josh is going to start it out.
Starts with a big X.
Riley Woods is watching. Riley, how is Jonathan? Yeah, the old hard Coleraine shot.
So, yeah, we had a little situation at the old homestead earlier today.
What happened, buddy?
Yeah, Mr.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, Mr. Cooper decided to get a hold of the TV remote. He didn't like what I was watching. Yeah, so on the way out here, I had to stop at Best Buy and buy a new remote.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wasn't too happy about that until I figured out it was a universal remote. I thought, this changes everything.
Ba-dum-bum. Just made your day a little brighter, didn't it?
It did. Yeah, it did.
How was your dinner on the way here?
Yeah.
Still waiting?
Still waiting. Yeah. Yeah, everybody says good. You know, I'm not even going to go there. Everybody says good things about that place. And the food is usually really good. But you know what? If you're short-staffed, shut down some sections,
Short staff. Was Chad working
Yeah,
today?
well, that's probably what the problem was. Chad wasn't there. He would have
That's the
fit
problem.
right in, though. Short-staffed.
See. Is he
Whoops.
still here? I think
No, he left. Yeah.
It takes him a little while to get home, so.
Take short steps. Oh, wow.
Yes, folks. That was the old.
Blower.
Oh.
7-9. Wow.
Yikes.
Wow. That was a bad break.
It is good to see Zach. Someone said earlier it's good to see Zach.
Oop, in honor of the Pro Bowl, right to the uprights. We'll give him 8 for that.
Mr. Casey says after that story he better get a percentage back in the inheritance. Wayne Arthur on today's episode.
Not happening, son.
Tournament bowlers leave the craziest things.
Yeah.
And that's definitely a wow.
Yeah. Let's see what Josh can do here. Definitely has a little bit of an advantage being the only left-hander in the step ladder. It's good to see Josh out there tonight. I'm glad to see he's got all of his ducks in a row.
He does, right there on his shirt. He makes the trip more times than not. He drives a couple hours every week to come bowl these. So
He's been
He's
doing that
a
for several years.
yes, he has. Proud employee of the BowlerStore.com.
I think I was really impressed when he was coming out to the recreational sweepers and
Yeah, he's coming out on Wednesday nights to the recreation.
on his bike.
Yep.
Oh,
That was kind of a break there. He
That
got that
was-
one left early, and this is not the finals, Mark. This is the second game of the step ladder. Zach Grove beat Jalen in the first match. This is game 2, and the leader. Man, does he get a mitten full. Good grief. And waiting in the wings, Tyler Ring, our number 1 seed.
yeah. And speaking of driving, Zach and Michael Mossbart are, they're here just about every week from the Columbus area.
They are here. I mean, unless they got something big going on. Once the summer hits, we're gonna venture back up that way a few times.
Ooh, that was ugly.
That's what happens sometimes with a mitten full and they're curving. Gary to Jalen's. I think you spelled high wrong, Gary. Maybe not. Bethany, we're still looking. I am wanting to get to Indy. You did not spell it wrong. Okay. Yes, I want to get over there a time or two. I've got an email to my buddy Kevin over at Pinheads. I know that it's just hard to get in there.
Very busy.
But Bethany and some of the rest of you from the Indy area, send some folks my way. They can reach me on Facebook. They can call. The business number is 513-410-8384. Remember, that was at the 24-minute mark. If anybody wants to say, what's the number again? The 24-minute mark.
What number?
Yeah, Bethany, I saw All-Star on there a few times, so I just need the right folks to reach out to, or if you can have them.
Sorry, I just saw Mary's comment.
Yeah. Or have them reach me, either way. But yeah, we want to get up there. We've got some open dates coming up. Next week is an open date. There's a football game, and last one of the year, the Taylor Swift Bowl.
Easy now. So what you're saying is we have a blank space? And we'll write your name.
I'll write your name.
Oh, boy.
I don't know if they're laughing at him. We got people in the crowd coughing back there, laughing at you, Scoot.
That's all right. It happens
Oh,
sometimes.
boy.
Oh, wow.
They're still falling.
Yeah.
That's a good 6.
6. He got about 3 more than I thought he was going to get on that. It makes this spare really hard. The ball wasn't near any of those on the first one.
No.
Ooh.
Now I got Taylor Swift songs in my head. Way to go, Scoot.
A little earworm there. Sorry.
Not that we hardly ever hear any with Laney.
Oh. Headphones. Well, we're waiting for Zach to get more than 3 on this shot. Don't forget our sponsors down at the bottom of the page.
Well, you got 9. Chris, those are some excellent questions, and we are mixing up the sweepers by doing bigger doubles every 5 or 6 weeks. We will have more. That one did not get there. BowlerHQ's website is just waiting to be turned on. That'll be there here before we know it. I know Alicia here has a beginner sweeper, or I forget what she titled it, but it was average bowlers tournament, and you have to average under 200 to be eligible. And it's going to be here at Gilmore in May. She did another one here a few weeks ago, and it was a huge success. So big shout out to
May 6th, possibly, I think.
Alicia on the work on that one. That was a pretty cool idea, and I'm sure that I know that idea has been out there. She grabbed it, she ran with it, and killed it. So
it's not May 6th. That's a Monday, so she'll have something coming out.
May 5th, maybe. May 4th, maybe May the 4th be with you.
Be with you, and also with you. Yeah, there'll be something out shortly.
House bowl tournament. You're going to have to work that day, so it wouldn't matter, Kyle.
All right. I would say that Josh has a commanding lead here. The right side just not being very nice.
I know we're a little bit early. It's about 11:15, but at midnight, we want to say happy birthday to one of the employees here. Was working hard all evening, getting some cleaning up done now, I think, and did a good job at the desk tonight. But Emily Harrison's birthday is tomorrow, so we all want to tell Emily happy birthday. That's a good point, Gary. Kyle would still have to make spares.
Very true.
Mr. Runyon, how are you? Our next Baker Doubles is on March 10th at Bellwood Lanes. Plenty of room.
Uh-oh. Just a little bit too far to the right down lane.
Get with myself, get with Sandy over at Bellwood, or Jonathan, Scott.
What?
No, they can get with you too.
Oh.
Go to the event page, post in there you want a spot. A $50 deposit will hold that spot. All that information on how to do so is in the event page, and the Baker tournaments tend to sell out, so I would not wait too long.
No, don't delay.
The closer we get to it.
Yep. I'm just having a bad night over here tonight.
What's going on, Scott?
I don't know.
You doing all right, buddy?
Yeah, I mean, just... I don't know, I had some jokes about vegetables, but they were all too corny.
was all kinds of talk about food in the,
There
the
was
whole night.
Oh, it was. We're talking
Steak,
good food.
good food.
Good food.
Scotty Kramer, hello, sir. The 5-man, I don't know, Scotty. I saw there's one up there in Kokomo already set up.
Uh-oh.
I already when he let it go.
Yeah.
I want to. Those 5-man Baker tournaments are pretty fantastic. So I would like to. We got to get to the right center to do it. We got to have enough room.
I would say Josh had one of his ducks out of the line on that last shot.
Oh, I'm doing good, Scotty. Thank you, sir. Scotty Kramer is the focus and the host of a tournament we have coming up here very soon.
In April?
Just Cure It, yeah, in the middle of April. Here at Gilmore, doubles. Just Cure It doubles. Free of Fear is our focus this year. That's Scotty's company, and we are very much looking forward to that one. It's always fun. I know Bill's already got a couple things. Bill Lips has already got a couple things sent to him for some raffle baskets, donations for money-making things. And between Scotty, myself, and Bill, we're going to reach out to some of the folks we know and see what we can have donation-wise and get some bowling balls, maybe some autographed jerseys, some cool stuff to be able to raffle away. It goes to the cause.
You know, it'd be really cool.
What's that?
I know you have connections.
I don't know.
I believe you do. But a Bill O'Neill autographed jersey.
I could probably work that out.
Ryan Simonelli.
I know I can do that.
U.S. Open winner, maybe.
Yeah, he's good for that too.
I'd probably bring in some coin. I mean, I'll even autograph one. I'm kind of a big deal around here.
Speaking of big deal, we missed Danny Potts tonight. I would have thought he would have at least made an appearance, come over and say hi. I'm sure he had other plans. But we missed Danny. He better be a better shot.
Well, not one of Zach's most finer games.
But I got to say, with Zach, I started to say this earlier. The guy's here all the time. He went through quite a stretch where he was just struggling, but he never quit and never gives up. The guy's a player. He throws it good. And we've seen him a lot here recently in the finals or say semifinals or, you know.
He makes an appearance every week. All right, Josh Halls is going to go on to the championship match versus our number 1 seed, Tyler Ring. Josh going to finish up his 10th frame here. We will get the score switched over. Tyler will step in, have 2 shots on each lane.
You keep saying Ring, and
Hello?
Rick and Lexi and a few of them went over to Wings and Rings and got some wings.
Some foot. It smelled really good tonight, too.
Say wing 3 times fast.
What? Wing, wing, wing.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, it's going to be an interesting finals.
Well,
Tyler is big rev player, and
But doesn't big rev player, but he doesn't cover a ton of boards.
no, he doesn't. But
I mean, he can.
what's still out there on the lane, you know? Hi, Audrey.
I'm sorry, I hit the headsets.
All right, 242 for Josh Halls. Give us one moment, folks. Be right back.
Yep, Tyler's going to get 2 practice balls on each lane. Tyler, you're going to get 2 on each lane. Yeah, Tyler's two-handed as opposed to Zach and Jalen, but Tyler's a little more up the back of it, even with this two-handed. And he might be able to tone these down a little bit. Only a few moments will tell. Again, tonight's winner is $500. Second place, $375. Josh took home $300. Jalen took home $200. We ended up paying 16 places this evening, plus high qualifier. 17 players out of 64 got paid. A little better than 1 and 4. Our rules and what we go by is 1 and 3. Or I'm sorry, 1 and 5. But when we get some added money and we get some things going on, we will always try to pay down a few more spots and spread the money out to a few more folks. I didn't get any wings either, Kyle. Don't worry.
I'm going to start you.
All right, Tyler has elected to start the match. Missed you, Scott. Where you been?
Oh, I was just changing some scores around.
Yeah?
Nowhere special.
I saw you back there, really. What?
Oh.
Well, Tyler throws 10 back.
So as we were saying earlier about our sponsors, Ebonite, Brands of Brunswick, Mr. Dave Wadka and Company. Thank you for everything done past, present, and hopefully in the future for TMT bowling. Greatly appreciate it. Good, good peeps right there.
Ebonite's already on board for the year.
We always like to hear that.
Yes.
And BowlerFi, BowlerHQ, best jerseys in the business. reach out to your local BowlerFi staffer or
me.
or Todd.
Yeah, I'll help you.
BowlerFi.com is where you want to be. And folks, if you're following Brad Bridges or Five Shots Friday on YouTube, look it up. Brad is our behind-the-scenes technical guru here at TMT Bowling. And does a little thing on Wednesday nights during the league. He videotapes and brings out the highlights every Friday. And boy, does their team have a good time.
That's what league bowling should be for everybody.
It's shot by Josh. Did Josh make a ball change?
I don't know. I see Madison Ring is watching. We missed you here, Maddie. This is your place. I was hoping to see you tonight. We always hope to see you.
Just a quick reminder, no TMT sweeper next Sunday due to the big game. We will be back in action on February 18th. Just look for the announcement.
Tyler threw a couple bombs down there to start this match.
Tell you what, he had 289 in the round of 8. And most of those were really, really impressive strikes. So it's been sitting for a little bit, but it doesn't look like it's affected him.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Popped up a little bit on that one.
Yeah.
Nolan White is watching. Nolan, please tell me that you are at home safe and not driving and watching.
He said Courtney was driving.
No.
Oh, hey, speaking of sponsors, we can't forget Anthony's Timber Tree Service, Anthony Magyar, sponsoring this week's event. Anthony, again, thank you very much. Folks, if you need somebody to yell timber in your yard, taking some trees down, knocking over some wood,
He probably won't say that, but he'll come and cut it down.
Yeah, give Anthony a call.
Oh. You're at home watching. Okay, that's good news.
No tree too big, no tree too small. And shout out to the crew here at Gilmore this evening. Emily behind the desk. Jason slinging the drinks. Alicia helping out. Kyle and Jimmy in the back. Pat and Chuck.
They're in Florida now.
They are?
Yeah, they left yesterday, remember?
I didn't remember. I was busy
We
working.
were talking about it working while you were working Wednesday.
Oh.
They took off yesterday.
Oh, I guess I forgot. Oh. Does not get the 6 to roll. But, yep, greatly appreciate them hosting this event. Or allowing us to have the event here. However, we'd like to say that.
Exactly, Danny. That is the big story. BowlerFi's own Kyle Troop was the winner. What a star-studded stepladder that was.
Kyle Troop won something today?
He did.
Oh.
I scrolled through and saw it on Facebook earlier.
Must have missed it.
I didn't get a chance to watch it before we left the house because the FIFA World Cup stuff was on.
Yeah, that was... Don't understand how the network did that. They
And it wasn't even a game. It was just like the draw seedings or whatever.
Yeah, they changed the start time to the U.S. Open a half hour earlier, and then they were 20 minutes late getting started because of the football. The F-U-T-B-O-L, football.
Scott, you said you're thinking about lacing them up next week.
I thought about it. Any seniors in the area or outside the area, head on over to Northwest next Sunday. Check-in starts at 11 for the senior sweeper. Hosted by North Wayne Arthur, Steve Watson, Tab,
Timothy.
Timothy.
Timmy.
Putting on a senior sweeper. I'm thinking about it.
I'll come watch if you bowl. Maybe.
You can't even caddy my bowling balls. For
I
me.
cannot. I am not allowed.
You can keep score.
I am right now.
You
Here in
are.
the finals, we're keeping score.
All right. Tyler covered up the 4. Quick look at the score.
That was Mark Roth.
Yeah, they got the PBA background going on. All right, so Josh, 68 with his handicap through 3, and Tyler, 52. So Tyler is currently down 8. Needs to get back on the strike train.
Ugh.
A little high, a little fast 8 there.
Head pin went right in between the 4 and the 7. Mr. Burdine, we are not going anywhere, sir.
But we are tonight when we're done.
Well, when we're done. We're going home. I'm going to have to get food now. See, there's a food commercial on the TV.
There it is. Is that food? That's not food, is it?
It was.
No.
It was Applebee's.
Non-compensated endorsement.
You know, the weird thing is I got under 200 pounds here this week. And all I've wanted to do since then is eat. Everything. I've just been hungry all week.
You crushing them gummy bears tonight.
Duh. I gave some to Chad.
Oh,
And they're kind of small bags. There's not that many in there.
that's so Chad could have some.
Yeah. Just a little bag.
Let's see. Josh is not struck on this lane yet this game.
But that was pretty good.
Well, that gives him a double. Breaks up his Dutch 200.
Oh, that's an award for
That is an award for
yeah, I
the
got a Dutch 200 patch.
TMT bowling members.
I got to remember to snag one of those. I got a special presentation tomorrow evening.
Glad I'm not here.
Oh, yeah, you are.
Oh.
Or didn't you say you're bowling tomorrow night?
No. Tuesday.
Oh, you're bowling Tuesday.
I'm going to try to fill some big shoes on Tuesday.
HOF.
Yep. C-dub. Reach the bottom of the barrel.
Operator was busy.
Yeah. Please hold. Oh. Didn't look bad, but the 4 just did not
Just
want to take
kinda
out
laid
the 7.
there.
Yeah, very lazy.
See, there's more food on TV. What are they doing to us?
Teasing.
Mm-hmm. Covers it up nicely. Tyler from the Dayton area, I guess. Centerville, Dayton, up that way. I'm sure the Ring family's watching. They can fill us in for sure.
Yeah, they north of Centerville. Is it Springboro?
I don't know. No, I was going to say that one's got to get
Yeah, that was not.
Springboro. Thank you, Lori.
Good evening, Lori. Welcome. Tyler needs to get 2 here. Or more.
A friend of his has a DraftKings account. He was going to give him $20 to bet for the Super Bowl. Who should he pick?
I would go with the team with the most points.
Yes. That's our best gambling advice we can give.
Exactly, yes. Always go with the team
Pick
with the
the
most
team
points.
with the most points. But he's got to pick the team ahead of time, though.
Oh. Yeah, always a stipulation.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Ugh.
Someone said go with the red team. I don't know. It's so hard. We're going to be
Nowhere.
at my house next week. Not here. We're not bowling next week.
I think I think we can officially say the right side is now not very house-ish.
Fried.
Yes. Tyler just looks like he's in that no man's land. He kind of moves a little right. Ball's too high. Good cover. Excellent spare. He gets in and it just does not want to get back. And it looks like he's going to look for another marble.
Kyle, I kind of agree with you. I'm kind of rooting for the Niners, I guess. The Chiefs have become that team that most of the NFL loves to dislike, even though Travis Kelce is from, went to school at UC, but and he's pretty good too.
Ooh. Josh wanting that one to lay off, and it did not. Not an easy spare, as we saw earlier today on the U.S. Open.
Brandon Shaper is watching. Mr. Shaper, hello. I haven't seen Mom and Dad pop on tonight.
Oh, that's right. They have not. Covers it up nicely. Thumb hole and all.
That will kill the roll every time. Shoot a spare if it goes over the thumb hole. It ain't going to hook.
You can hear a pin drop.
Oh, there's Mom and Dad. They've been here for a while.
We must have missed them. They must have.
We didn't see you check in, Mom and Dad.
They neeked in. They were ninja in it tonight.
They are ninja-like.
And a quick look at the score after Josh makes his spare attempt.
That's why you said attempt.
Getting tired.
He said he's getting tired. He's got a very large lead over Tyler of 60 pins. Maybe that split conversion give Tyler a little bit of momentum here.
Yeah, Tyler can still bat it out here and still get to 2-0. And, it's going to force Josh to stay clean.
Oh, wow.
And he throws the shot of the night,
Yep.
or of this match anyway.
Just no love on the 10. Tyler covers it up nicely. Oop, brings it back up on the deck. Still wouldn't have made the 7-10. That's frustrating. Bring the pin back up on the deck and wouldn't,
Yeah, if it's going to do that much, might as well
Exactly.
just bounce over where the 7 was. Just tease you a little.
Or if it comes back up on the deck, everything that was standing should just automatically fall.
Yeah.
New rule. Folks, again, thank you for spending part of your evening with us, as always. If you were here and participated, gets it to go now. Or you're just tuning into the live stream, we greatly appreciate it. You know what? In honor of our sponsor, Alexa, play I'm a Lumberjack. Ooh. Hey, David Kruger's watching.
Hi, Dave. You know what? I'm going to go see him in Collier on Tuesday.
Uh-oh.
Laney's getting a bowling ball.
No, she is.
She wants her own bowling ball.
Nice. Hurry up. We could use a sub on Thursday. Uh-oh.
This match isn't over, folks.
No, it's not. It's coming down to I don't want it. You take it. So Josh has a max of 193.
Well, 201 with.
Well, 201 with his
he can
handicap.
still double and lock him out.
Right,
But
but
still has a match in hand.
he has to get the first one.
Yep.
Can't get them all unless you get the first one. Wow. Just when you think you threw a really good shot, the 10 pin stands and basically says, I don't think so.
That's where you got to kind of keep your cool and shoot the spare.
He has to make it. And he does. All right. Well, Tyler's fate is in his hands. Josh has a max of 183 plus 8 for 191. Tyler can strike out for 193. Count is important. Alright. Gives Josh 189 with his handicap.
Tyler needs a double and 7. Anything less than a double and 7. Jaws is our champion. Ho, 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 how we like that one.
You think you won?
You got to have it. You need a strike, and you just rip the rack. Take a quick look at that one one more time. Look at the pin action. Look at the pins flying off the wall.
As Dave Newrath would say, watch the ball. 1-3 pocket, totally annihilated. Head pin going to the sidewall, coming back. Taking out the 7 and the 10.
He did get a mitt full there.
He definitely did. He needs this one.
Look at that. Talk about clutch, folks. This pair is just gone to the tank after a little bit of bowling on it and the friction in the building and the high revs on it, and he just threw 2 unbelievable shots.
Yeah.
Keep his composure here. Keep it around the pocket.
Needs 7. He did that on purpose.
He got 7.
He let that go, and I was thinking tie.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow. Final match, Tyler Ring 190, Josh Hall's 189 with his handicap. Tyler is tonight's BowlerHQ TMT Bowling Sunday Night Sweeper champion here at Gilmore Lanes.
Congrats to Tyler. I'm not so sure if he has ever won the Sunday Night Sweeper. Tyler, have you ever won the Sunday Night Sweeper? Have you won the Sunday Sweeper before? This is your
No.
first time winning.
This is his first win.
His first championship as first Sunday Night Sweeper champion. So congratulations to Tyler.
What a way to do it.
Yeah.
Having
Yeah, way to dig
step
deep
up.
and go after it.
Well, just reinforces, kids, make your spares.
That's right. He could have easily just folded up and walked away from that match.
Oh,
Easily.
definitely. But
So
he did grind his way to a win. And
Well,
with that,
I'm going to wrap it up and take a couple weeks off.
eh,
Terry
Don't
Rose
tempt-
isn't watching.
don't tempt me with a good time.
2 weeks off and then quit.
I'm not even going to take the 2 weeks. I'll just quit.
No.
Darn.
So-
I tried.
All right, everybody. Mary, we'll be back in 2 weeks.
Have a good night, Mary.
Everybody out there, have a great night. Oh, man, we're missing the highlights of the Pro Bowl game.
Oh, thanks for joining in, ladies and gentlemen. We will see you in a couple weeks.
Yep.
Enjoy the big game.
Good night, all.
Good night.